Good evening. Good evening to everybody, and welcome. First surprise is that you didn't come to see me and to listen to me, so that's the first surprise of tonight. My name is Roger Hayens, and I'm the senior partner of PwC here in Belgium. And I would like just to take a few minutes of your time to welcome you to this, not just building, but to our firm. And I would like to take the opportunity also to, in 5-10 minutes, not longer, give you a short presentation or introduction to what our firm is about. I also have a few of my partners in the room here, and I hope that they and you will have the opportunity later tonight to get closer to each other. Let me start with, I'm looking here at the technology in front of me and trying to find out where page up and page down is, because that's, you see, I didn't rehearse this. Okay, there we go. So I'll keep it very short. I'll give you a very brief introduction to what the firm is about at an international level, Belgian level. As you can see, consultants are very strong in making readable, but certainly unreadable. You're very afraid of getting claims all the time, isn't it? And so if you can't read it, you can't use it against us. But what this is, depicts somewhere the globe, and it gives an indication of what PwC is about at a global level. So I've been to a meeting last week, and I was told that at this moment we are with a bit more than 165,000 people spread over 150 countries, so nearly in each country. We recently also opened a new office in Iraq, just to be complete in, making sure that we have a full presence in the world. And you see it's also the order of magnitude of our top line, which is, or was last year, a bit more than $26 billion, US dollars. And it's worth to say that we don't sell any products. So this is all revenues generated by means of gray cells, right? So that gives you an idea of how big we are. In Belgium, we are 1,500 people. We have 4 offices with this one here. We have a second one in terms of number of people in Antwerp. Some of you will have seen it. It's the Kruijbeek tunnel when you enter Antwerp, and then right on the left-hand side, in the Generaal Lemanstraat, I think it's called. We have an office in Ghent, right in the center of the city. People working there really enjoy it because they can go out for lunch and shopping, and it's a very nice environment. It's up at, what's it, at Zuid, I think. I'm not that familiar with Ghent, but it's also at the entrance of Ghent there, where the library is. And then we have an office in Liège, which is a fast-growing activity. To give you an idea, because we are known compared to our direct competitors, needless to say that we are one of what is called the Big Four. We are the one who are considered as being the most international. One of the reasons is that, and Anglo-Saxon, one of the reasons is that we do not tend to have fiduciaire type of activities like the Ernst & Young and the Lloyds of this world. So you don't see our flag in each small city in Belgium. That's a decision that we have taken, and in which we are quite consistent. Sometimes we are tempted to do so as well, but it's a matter of indeed strategy, and that makes that sometimes people think also that we are not that present in Belgium. That's why I asked people to make this slide to give you an impression of what our footprint is in Belgian industry, and this is only a selection of our, what I would call, Belgium-based clients, and you know all these brands, needless to explain who they are. It should give you a fairly good idea that we're quite selective in what companies we target, and trying to get strong brands on our client list. The other part of our business, of course, is all related to more international work. That's also why our people join us, I think, that is to get this international experience, not only by working on projects from out Belgium, but also in the context of exchange programs. So we send a lot of people abroad in a certain moment of their career and vice versa. In this country, mainly in this building, we have about 42 different nationalities of university graduates that come from all over the world. And you will find that in many of our offices spread over the world. So that's also part of the dynamics that we build into and the way we develop people. If you look at that pie on the right-hand side, then you see what the major industry sectors are, from where we generate then from a Belgian perspective our revenues. It's indeed industry or manufacturing, but you see also the importance on the right-hand side. It's the light blue piece of the pie there, which is financial sectors, the financial sector, so banks, insurance companies, where we have a quite dominant position. Good. Healthcare, pharmaceuticals is another industry sector which is very important. Also on a worldwide level, I think that we're recognized to be the leader in the financial sector, pharmaceutical industry. What I would like to share with you now is not just figures, but also explain a bit what we are about as a firm. And this will look like some kind of wallpaper that you've seen before with a lot of slogans. These are not slogans. Working with us and for us is being part of a culture. And when you look at these values, these are very important to us. People are educated, trained, first trained and educated to live up to those values. Key in these things and in these values is mutual respect. I know that we have the reputation to be quite tough for our people. At the same time, we are known as being a very good school, one of the best schools when it comes to financial management. And we know that many young people joining us after they graduate, because if they spend 2 or 3 years with PwC, it's good on their CV, and then they look for an interesting job somewhere else. Also, our clients know this. And so we have certainly, when people are at that younger stage in their career, rather mobile. This is not necessarily the case. I mean, we are looking, when we recruit people, from a long-term perspective, and we want to make them part of a culture, which is indeed selective in a certain sense, but we don't have a choice because our clients are very selective, right? And they know to make a difference between the quality they pay for and a lower level of quality, perhaps. So we need to make, if we want to play in the first league, and that's our destination, I think, make sure that we are able to deliver that best quality. And you know that these days it's not enough to have this technical quality. The culture by means of which you bring that quality is very important, is an integral part of the quality, right? And that's why we are so keen on being quite distinctive in that culture. Now, I will not spend here 10 minutes on explaining how this works, but I can tell you that if you want to make a successful career in this firm, that you need to be quite serious about it. From the moment that you become responsible for 1, 2, or more people, you will be looked at, and in your evaluation, these aspects come back. And if it seems after a while that you're not capable of living up to this culture, then you're not going to make it, even if you are the best technical person in the world. And this goes up to the level of partners as well. So we are quite consistent in living up to these. As I said, you're part of a culture. Certain other aspects that add to this is our corporate social responsibility program, like